If y'all don't like this video, don't ever watch another video on my channel again. We got Hassan Campbell versus Wack 100 on DJ Akademiks Live, the full clip. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Let's get into it.
All right. Yeah, let me know when you can hear me well, because I can hear you.
I got that.
Say again?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, bet. So Hassan, I'm gonna be honest. First and foremost, I'm actually I'm saddened that it went this way. I don't know if you planned for it to go this way.
I'm live.
I'm saddened that everything went this way because I think we all had a great conversation. Everybody was, again, everybody had their own position, own platform, own opinion, and we all try to get it in. Of course, it's a lot of voices, and we are all loud. But we did the podcast, and I felt like everything was good because everybody left, and everybody left in peace. Where did all this stuff go left, my brother?
All right, so somebody sent me a link on Clubhouse prior to the one that we listening to right now, and Wack was talking to the people in Clubhouse, and he was telling them that, I pressed that nigga. I pressed that nigga. And I was like, yeah, nigga, you got fucked in your ass. And I'm like, hold up. That nigga wasn't talking to me like that when we was face to face. He had gave me 1,000 hugs and we had good conversation. So how you get on Clubhouse and start telling niggas you was disrespecting me? So that's the vibe. When we left, after it was all over, he was talking about helping me start my clothing line. I thought we all had a good time. He gets to Clubhouse and he telling dudes that he was pressing me. And then when he sat up there and said, yeah, nigga, I said, you got fucked in the ass. I said, yo, you didn't say that to me. And see, one thing about Wack, Wack is a liar and a manipulator, because before we started the podcast, and it's on camera, we had a conversation about what he did to Gilly and Wallow. And he was like, yeah, I got to ask you. He asked me ahead of time, could I ask you about the Bambaataa thing? And I said, yeah. So when he gets to Clubhouse, he making it seem like he was just violating me and pressing me. But when you look at all the footage behind the scenes, and you was there, so I don't have to tell you, this nigga was my best friend. So how you get to Clubhouse and start telling nigga, yeah, I said that nigga got fucked in his ass and he ain't do nothing. Like, what? Yes. Like, first and foremost, man, my whole thing is like this. As far as the conversation, it didn't go the way that I wanted to go because he kept cutting off and intervening in everything I was saying. But at the same time, I understand this is debate. So that wasn't the problem. My frustration came from, I felt like the conversation was just immature. You see what I'm saying? No, but I understand.
I think that's where you and him start to differ, right? Because you're right. Honestly, I seen y'all having good conversation before everything started. I think once the conversation started, and I was trying to read the energy a little bit, and maybe I think in his interpretation, once you started because I ain't gonna lie, your opinion, and correct me if I'm wrong, you were like, yo, hey, listen, 6ix9ine, I seen you go down a route. My job here is to try to see if we could make sure you don't go down the same route, and especially don't bring other kids down that same route with you. And you were coming at it that angle, and I don't know if that's the moment that Wack is just like, man, this thing is just talking bullshit. Like, the dude's a rapper, let him do what a rapper does in terms of, I don't know, getting attention, whatever the case is, you know what I mean? And I think in Wack's mind, he was throwing shots subliminally. I didn't think it was aggressive, but I think he was looking at it like, nah, he was shutting you down.
I'm gonna tell you what it was. Here's what it was. When you sat up there and you said in the hallway, when you sat at the table, you said it a few times. You even said Hassan Campbell you said he's the wild card.
I said that. You're right.
Then you said Hassan is going to be the greatest YouTuber ever. Now, while we sitting at the table, right? We sitting at the table. He's starting to read them young boys' energy. I transformed the energy in the whole room, and they started talking about they not thugs anymore, they grown men, and they started speaking positive. He didn't like the glow that I had in the room because I outshined him. Wack in his ego feels like he's bigger than me, but right now he has a podcast. I mean, he has a YouTube page. I have a YouTube page. Video for video, I would kill him, even with celebrity guests on there, because if nobody wants to hear Wack talk by himself, or with Rick or whatever his name is, he can't fuck with me. So his ego is starting to kick in. Even though he's sitting up there talking about nobody knows you. When I came to Clubhouse and came into that room where FBG ducked mother, they sent for me. He sent for me. He knew who I was. Wack forgot that. He said that we was going to do a podcast together, me and him. And we had a lot of conversations. Wack just didn't realize that everybody that Wack talks about, he talks about them so bad and so greasy. I never trusted him. Not even a bit of them.
Wait. Yo, what do you mean though? Because we then get like some leaked footage or like leaked audio, whatever, and I don't know, like everything. Like this is my honest outlook from it, right? I look at Wack and I say this. I'm like, well, Wack, you see, I'm not a street dude, right? So like, if Wack went on Clubhouse and was like, man, yo, we had Akademiks in there like shook, I might say like, yo, that's not true, but I'm not gonna be like, yo, Wack, fuck you, you get me? But that's just my demeanor. Now, I think what he said when it came to you obviously triggers you to be like, yo, bro, that's just not, what happened, because I didn't feel that way. But how did it get from there to the leaked audio, and why did you feel you have to put that out? Because now that's the big subject of conversation.
Because what you got to understand is, when this dude is sitting up there and he's telling people on the internet that he pressed me, like, first and foremost, the dudes that I had with me, the ones you seen inside the room, It was at least about 9 of us in the room. There was another 10 outside, because I move smart. I understand the streets. So now when you understand...
Wait, hold on. Wait. Let me stop you right there. I don't want to ask you, because I noticed it was different how you pulled up this time than when you pulled up when you first came to do an interview with Just Me. You were with another individual, and I don't know if I give off that energy to anyone that like, yo, Ak is going to be like whatever, but like, you obviously weren't lacking or you weren't whatever, but like you were, it was less people. You didn't bring, you brought way more people this time. What was your thoughts going into the interview that you thought you needed to bring those people with you?
First of all, you got to understand something, right? Like I said, when you listen to the conversation that I leaked, this dude basically blackmailed and extorted everybody. He was squeezing. He was extorting everybody from his own words.
Wait, hold on. So I'm glad you mentioned that. So this is what a lot of people from Cali, and by the way, I've talked to Wack about this too. This squeeze word, apparently California dudes, when they use the word squeeze, it doesn't necessarily means, don't necessarily means extort. Usually, this is what they've told me, and you can react to it. They said, yo, we use squeeze to basically use, okay, hey, you do this, then I could do this. That's not extortion. That's like, hey, listen, yo, put him on your platform because I'm going to do this for you. That's like a favor for a favor type of thing. You know what I mean? And it's like, how do you get somebody to do something they might not want to do? Hey, I'm going to give you another favor, so I'm squeezing you on this because I don't know. Again, I'm just trying to be fair.
Let me tell you something, right?
Go ahead.
When you listen to this nigga talking about how he blackmailed De La Hoya, how he blackmailed him, squeezed him. He used the same word. When he talk about how he set him up.
What's the De La Hoya thing? I didn't hear that audio.
Yeah, when he said, like, when we talk about how he set him up, when he talked about how he had the footage over Nipsey, like, he's not sitting up there talking nice. The nigga is the foulest, like, everybody that he speak about. Did you hear about what he said about Big U?
All right, hold on. The Big U thing, we're going to get into in a second. I'm going to be honest, and this is me being 100% honest. I've been on the phone call with Wack. Wack told me the same thing about Nipsey. Now, again, obviously I didn't record it, but what he told me is that, hey, listen, there's some footage that exists of some very interesting stuff happening with Nipsey, right? And he said, yo, people think I hate him, but I'm protecting that from coming out. I don't, like, again, maybe you're reading between the lines, but I didn't look at that like he has the footage or he's threatening or he's getting paid to not release it. And I think that's what, because the Nipsey name is attached to it. And by the way, obviously because I heard that conversation in a private setting, and now I can reveal it because, you know, it's already out. But like, I heard that in a private setting. I would never ever say, you know, repeat it. Did you feel like you were kind of like breaking, like, I don't know, some real nigga oath, or at least like, you know, confidentiality, just by even putting that conversation out?
What I feel like is, I feel like Nipsey is crying out through the grave. You ain't here. See, you gotta understand something, right? You didn't hear, I still got more. And when you listen to Wack in his own words, you'll understand that he's the most filthiest nigga on this earth. And see, that Thursday, when I went into his clubhouse, he muted me and talked sarcastic. And I'm like, yo, he ain't never had this energy. Me and Wack talk on the phone. Like, yeah, nigga, he muted me, blocked me out of his clubhouse, and said, I'll see you Friday. So I said, that's real funny. If you remember, I got the footage. The first thing I said to him when I walked in, I pressed him. I asked him, I said, yo, Wack, why you muted me out of that clubhouse? He played stupid, like, I didn't do that. I said, yes, you did. You spoke directly to me and said, nigga, I'll see you Friday. And he played dumb. So that right there let me know that his intentions wasn't right. So I already felt some type of way about, like, understand something. Him and Big U is the most creepiest, foulest niggas on this earth.
Wait, why you say that?
Why I said that, listen to the audio. Do you understand, Act? Do you understand right now that everybody in Cali is saying that he cannot step foot in certain neighborhoods? It is, yo, everybody's predicting. I even got a phone call saying TMZ, which I didn't offer. Somebody tried to play a middleman. I wasn't trying to sell it. TMZ said we don't even want it because they said in 3 months somebody gonna be dead because of that footage. Really? In 3 months somebody gonna be dead is what TMZ just said.
Wait, hold on. All right, let's just imagine that's true. Don't you kind of feel like a little guilt? Because put it like this, you see, now people are questioning Nipsey's sexuality, and for better or for worse, even with Wack saying whatever, he said it to you privately, but now it's public. And now, you know, even if people want to believe it or not believe it, it's now a thing that's staining his legacy because you released that tape.
Well, you know, it's like this, right? They were blackmailing Nip. No matter how you look at it, they was blackmailing him, and even through death, Wack is running around. He's dragging that man. He's a piece of, yo. No, you see, one thing people are not gonna do is flip the switch because I defeated him at his own game and make me look like I'm foul because I recorded the devil. Wack is a blackmailer. He is an extortionist. Them niggas is putting the pressure on. Like, that shit he did to Gillie and Wallow was foul. All the way foul. Everybody that Wack.
What do you mean? What do you mean to Gillie and Wallow? Like,
why would he go on you want a podcast? Why would you tell the world? People like Gillie and respect him. Why would you tell millions of people that Gillie got punched in his face by Beanie and ran? I would have never did that to Gillie. I made videos about you in the past based off of the Chirac stuff because I didn't even know who you was and how big you was until I started finding out about King Von and FBG Duck and looking at certain situations. Then I was like, oh, okay, Akademiks. I didn't know who you was. Then I seen Mice on trying to dish you. So that's when I learned who you was. But it was like, yo.
Hold on. Yo, I'm going to be honest. You know what I've realized? I don't know. I think we have different perspective of this because, like, I look at that and, like, if you mention, right, like, if right now, right, say somebody, like, try to beat me up, right, while we're at the podcast, and if you mention it now, I don't know, I think I just, you know, and this is respectfully, I think we just have different perspective because, like, me, I wouldn't care. Like, you know what I mean? So I looked at because I was at that podcast when he mentioned the thing about Gillie. And I was looking at like, yo, I think Wack's just trying to get good content. But I ain't gonna lie, Gillie was a little upset. Gillie was, I've never seen Gillie like that before. And I guess to your perspective on it, maybe when you look at it like that, it's foul because that's not content. That's more like you're putting out something to disrespect somebody, right?
My whole thing is like this, right? When he sat up there, he said out of his mouth, that's why Bam fucked you in the ass, which Bam never did. That never happened. But he violated me, nevertheless. When he said what he said out of his mouth, the gloves came off. There's no respect no more. You see what I'm saying? I would have never leaked those. I would have never let that audio out on him if he didn't disrespect me like that in my face. Like how he talking about he would have said it on me in that room. If he would have swung on me in that room, he would have died. Anybody that knows me knows if he would have swung, he would have died in that room. And that's the bottom line to that. Wack play all he wants to, but Wack, no. I got audio where Wack sitting up there saying, yo, I know you official. K-Slay told me you official. That nigga talk bad about everybody behind their back. Wait till you hear oh, that's right. He got the lawyers coming at me right now because he don't want y'all to hear what he had to say about everybody else. Wack 100 is nobody's friend. The dude is the devil. And bottom line to it is, that shit that he was doing to Nipsey Hussle is going to cost him. He know that for now on, he better stay on the outskirts of town because somebody ain't gonna like what he did. That dude is foul. He telling everybody that Nipsey Hussle was actually an informant. He was a rat. Oh, wait for the rest of the audio. Oh, Nipsey was a rat. That's what he's trying to say. Nipsey was a rat.
And let me ask you a question because I talked to Wack about this, right? And Wack said, this is where your information isn't correct or all the way correct. He said the alleged video of whatever sexual stuff was going on only came out after Nipsey died, so it's impossible anybody could have used that to try to blackmail or extort Nipsey because Nipsey was dead already.
Play his words, word for word what he said. This is why everybody is disgusted and nobody's dealing with him. He's a manipulator. Play his words. Don't let him try to manipulate you. What he said was Nipsey was, yo, first of all, it's the tapes. Then you got to understand, like he said, him and Big U was scheming on getting 30% of Nipsey Hussle's estate. The nigga said so much foul shit, you're leaving shit out. You can't justify all of that in that audio. It's over for Wack. As far as a podcast goes, ain't nobody going to sit down with Wack no more. His career's over with. Nobody's going to trust him after what he just did and what he said out of his own mouth. He can't clean that up. I would love to hear what Big U have to say when he hear how Wack 100 had me on a phone conversation on a three-way while he was, and then got off the phone. Like, matter of fact, the funny part about it is he called me back because when he got on the phone with Big U, after a while, I hung the phone up.
Wait, he called Big U out. Hold on. By the way, Big U did kind of respond. He put up a message and he said, I'm in the month of Ramadan. I'm not dealing with COINTELPRO. And he says, can't save what don't need to be saved. And I don't know what that means. That seemed very ominous. I don't know.
Listen, the obvious is that until the day Nipsey died, them niggas was putting pressure on him. They made his life a living hell. And anybody that say they love Nipsey, that rock with Big U or Wack, is not loyal to Nipsey. They're not a real true Nipsey fan. Them dudes is foul. So he could sit up there and say, oh, Nipsey gave me an award. Man, Nipsey was scared to death of them dudes, man. Nipsey brother pulled a gun out on Big U. You don't do that to your friends. He backed out a gun out on them. Big U bragged about how he went to Nipsey studio and took the equipment out of the studio. Nipsey Hussle is dead. Shitty Cuz did not just kill Nipsey Hussle. That was a hit. Not only was it a hit, when you listen to the audio that I got, please, man, he already had, it was premeditated. After the dude hit, after he killed Nipsey Hussle, he went straight to the mental hospital because it was already planned.
Let me ask you a question. Do you believe that there was any part of the recorded conversation? Because I listened to some of the parts already, and it feels like Wack is buttering you up in terms of, like, you know, you just meet somebody trying to get to, like, he's telling you certain shit to make you feel like, oh, shit, you're the guy. You know what I mean? So he's like, yo, this was really going on. So you could kind of bite into that, and then you could trust him more. I don't know. Again, I'm not saying.
That's what made the nigga stupid. Where I come from, we call that snakes. What he did, he's a dangerous nigga. He's a filthy nigga. I don't trust. Like, bottom line to it is, see, you don't have a. I realize, Act, that you don't have a street brain, but if you pay attention to what's going on the internet, it's over for Wack. Everybody is the streets. Yo, that's why everybody calling me the heavyweight champ right now. Like, yeah, you brought the East Coast back. That's how everybody feel. nobody is filming Wack. They're dragging him in Clubhouse. He can't justify them audios. Yo, my Patreon is on fire.
Yo, I think he said it was Big U that wanted that 30% stuff. He said he told Big U no. And by the
Listen,
way, go ahead.
At the end of the day, them dudes are greasy. And it ain't no justifying the level of foulness. It's like, come on, man. It's like, how am I going to come in your house and steal money out of your safe and then try to justify, oh, I just wanted to look good on camera. I was going to take it to my house, do a video with it, and bring it back, but I just didn't tell you. Get your hand out of my pocket. Come on, man. Them niggas is greasy.
Are you like, because I'm going to keep it real with you, some of the names and the things you've mentioned and probably brought to light, are you worried about your safety?
The day that I was born.
Because by the way, I'll tell you this. I've heard a lot of industry stuff. Anytime it comes to Nipsey, first of all, people already thought we had this beef, which we actually talked about it before he died, but I just stay out of it. You know what? Because again, Nipsey at this point is a martyr. He is someone who is mythicized in hip hop culture where the story has been written. There is no extra shit that niggas really want to know. So if you come with that information, you are going against the legend, and you're probably somebody who's going to be blamed for tarnishing the legacy, which could have a lot of ramifications. There's some people who probably be like, yeah, we don't like Wack for what he said, but we don't like you neither because you leaked it. That puts you in jeopardy.
See, the real niggas in the street, they all hitting me up, and they don't feel that way. That's master manipulation. See, the problem is that there's so much energy around me right now. I got so much shine on me right now that certain niggas are getting jealous. Oh, wow, he recorded a conversation. Shut the hell up. I recorded the conversation for Nipsey fans so they can hear what the hell was going on with Nipsey, and people love me for it. From the East to the West Coast. You got bloggers that's jealous because the reality of it is this shit that we did with us, with this podcast, was dope and it was big. But the aftermath with me and Wack is through the roof. And this is legend. This is going to go down in history.
Yeah, so the podcast is having legs essentially, to be honest, because now this is a different storyline. This is like the sequel almost turned into bigger than the original.
Yeah, it is. And see, the thing about it is also there's probably like about 1,000 podcasters that's eating off of the situation with us at the table, and even more of the aftermath. So it got even bigger. Absolutely. And now here's where the jealousy comes in. Nobody wants to see Hassan Campbell on top. I am the underdog. I'm doing everything by myself from a cell phone. I am the underdog. No laptop, no nothing. Everything from a cell phone. And dudes don't understand how I got this far. And now, even still, it's like millions of people are watching and actually see. Like, yo, is this really going on? I'm on the phone. I've been on the phone with celebrities on a daily basis. Never have I recorded anybody else's conversation. I recorded 3 conversations for my personal reason because I knew I was dealing with snakes. And Wack was the biggest one out of all of them. I recorded a conversation that I had with another dude that's like kind of like gangster only because if he went up on the end, he said, yo, I pressed that nigga like Wack did, I was going to say, nah, this is how the conversation went. I never leaked the conversation, and I'm not going to say who, because that brother ain't never went out there and told people, yo, I had to check that nigga, this, that. So if he ever did, the conversation is going to say, no, this is what really happened. Outside of that, I don't record conversations. Yeah, that's not my style. But I knew Wack was the devil. And see, the bottom line to it is, it's like, yo, the nigga admitted to extorting Oscar De La Hoya, a great champion boxer who relied on them dudes to get him, you know, some people, girls, dudes, whatever he like. He dressing up in negligees and shit like that in women's attire, and they extorted him. Nipsey Hussle extorted him. Everybody, yo, it's a long list. I'm not even giving out the list of everybody that he squeezed in, he's disrespecting. It's like, yo, Nipsey been dead. He died a horrible death. why is Wack 100 still running around dragging and just destroying that man's name? Why is he destroying his legacy? Where's the hate and the jealousy coming from where he hate him so much that he won't let him rest in peace? Why people ain't asking that question?
Well, I'll definitely clear up this. And again, you know, this is up to anybody who's listening for them to either believe me or not. Whatever, maybe you're right. This word squeeze could mean a lot of different things. I can tell you this is the 100% full transparent view of me and Wack's relationship. We've never exchanged any money, but I think we do see there's certain benefits. By the way, there was at a time, the first time I ever talked to Wack, there was a situation with the Migos when I was with Joe Budden, and people were calling around, blah, blah. Wack called. It was like, yo, listen, they mad at Joe Budden. Where's your position on this? I know you're not a street dude. I'm like, nah, I'm not into that type of stuff. Anyway, Wack has always reached out when it comes to other situations like that. And also, I have given him like advice or like, you know, like extending the platform to like if he has an artist in terms of, and I don't know if people want to consider that a squeeze. Maybe that's a squeeze. But
listen, man, like I said, Wack 100 out of his own mouth was extorting Oscar De La Hoya. You sitting up there and you telling me that I don't think.
Do you think he's extorting for money? I'm trying to get the nature of the extortion.
He was blackmailing him. He was blackmailing him with sex tapes and pictures. The same way he was blackmailing Nipsey Hussle with sex tapes and pictures. This is out of his own mouth. I got recordings. I got him on tape. The nigga's foul. He's foul. Wack 100 is the type of nigga get you out of town. You ain't got no shorty with you. You want to get with a. He lined you up with a shorty, and then they got you on tape. Shorty beat a, and this is allegedly. I'm just giving you like some of the shit that he admitted to. You don't even know you in a room with hitting cameras and shit like that, and now there's footage all over the place. This is what he does. Wack is not a friend of anybody. He did it to De La Hoya. He did it to Nipsey Hussle. How you get sex tapes on De La Hoya and Nipsey Hussle?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Hassan.
Hold up. Yeah. One more for you. See, this is why the internet is going crazy. Why is it that Wack 100 was the one that got the tape? Wack 100 got the sex tape of Kanye West. How did you get Kanye West sex tape? Oh, you got it from Ray J. Right. So you went and got the sex tape from Ray J. Why? So you could extort money out of Kanye West. And then Kanye West brought the tape back. I got to say allegedly. You see what I'm saying? So now you got to understand something. You extorting niggas. How you got sex? So now you got Kanye West's sex tape, or rather Ray J and Kim Kardashian sex tapes. You got that. You got De La Hoya sex tape, and you got Nipsey Hussle sex tape. How do you explain that? He's the devil.
Is there a way where you and Wack could like, because again, I think here's what I fear, right? I've been in this industry and I've been privy to certain stuff, but I know when certain things could hurt other people that it's not intended to hurt. And I think where you're at right now is that you have a lot of maybe inside knowledge or information, and granted you want to out Wack, but there's going to be a lot of blowback, and there's going to be a lot of collateral damage in the sense of when you mention that tape with Nipsey Hussle, the particular baby mama in question is now under fire because people are asking her questions. You get me? When you mention some of these other things, people are going to go to that and be like, well, we heard it from this. Again, would you want to get to the point with Wack where, because I feel like you're using all this just to weaponize against Wack, how could y'all settle it without this? Unless your goal is to just expose it all.
Listen, my whole thing is Wack violated me. All Wack had to do was call me on the phone and say, yo, man, because Hocus tried to squash it, right? I told Wack I ain't got no beef with him. Wack want to be disrespectful. Let's get disrespectful. And see, my whole thing is Wack is a clown. But nigga, instead of handling it in the streets, he talking about going to court. Oh, I'm going to court. So now the gangster going to court, you bitch ass nigga, that's a bitch move. Now you going to court. That's a bitch move. As far as it going to the street act, I don't know if anybody told you about me.
No, whoa,
everybody.
No. I don't want it to go to the street. I'm just saying, I felt like if you and Wack, because I seen y'all demeanor in person. You get me? And I don't know how y'all were on the phone, but I think I've always said this. You see, Clubhouse is a place where it entices somebody to talk shit. So you then hear Wack basically giving his side, and of course he's a little hyped up, and then you're like, oh, yo, this thing is talking like he pressed me. So now I got to go in there. Y'all start getting an argument. People hyping it up. Y'all start basically throwing around the Frank stand, and then you know what happens? You get to a point where you're like, man, fuck it. Since he thought he had the one up on me, the gloves are off, I'm dropping and I'm going to expose this guy. Do you get what I mean?
Well, you know what? At the end of the day, like I said, the nigga disrespected me. I would have never let the audio out without his permission, because we was both supposed to be doing a podcast or whatever the case may be. So, you know, for legal purposes, I'm saying that's why I was recording him, because we were supposed to be doing a podcast together. But I would have never released it, because I think that he looks really, really bad. He was really, really shiesty. Business is business.
Yeah.
I showed the devil love, but I fed him with a long spoon because I knew we couldn't be trusted. When we were sitting together with each other, we did business. It felt good. We all smiled together. He had to make it look like he was the man. He was pressing me like dogs. Even though I'm not a street nigga no more, I'm a family man. I still got street ways, and I still got that respect that comes along with it. And I'm not going to let nobody disrespect me. And see, the one thing, like I said, I'm glad that you made it clear. Wack did not disrespect me or press me face to face. The nigga was giving me hugs and had pretty teeth. He had pretty teeth. He kept smiling.
Well, I think the disagreement with that is, I think he's saying that he said certain stuff, which I watched later. Like, yeah, he was saying little comments, and I think he said I was just, well, hold on.
No.
Would you be down to have a conversation with him?
When he went to Clubhouse, not the one that you listened to, there was one prior to that. They had like 2 rooms. The nigga was sitting up there telling people, he put the pressure on me. He was talking to me, telling me, yeah, nigga, you got fucked in your butt. The nigga did not talk to me like that. No man will ever say some shit like that in front of my face and not get stabbed dead in your neck. Nobody.
Would you have a conversation with him?
I'm willing to have a conversation with him.
Wack hit me. He want to come in here and talk.
No, we talk face to face. I don't want to talk on the air.
Okay.
I want to talk face to face, because I'm not really with the yelling back and forth shit. That's clown shit to me. Wack wins in an argument because he's a master manipulator that likes to yell. When Wack want to talk to me, we can meet face to face and have a conversation. So that way, when he decide that he want to get loud and he got some shit he want to get off his chest, Wack ain't the only nigga that get busy. Wack got a whole lot more to lose than me. I ain't scared of nobody. So whenever he want to meet up face to face, we can pull up face to face. And if he really feel like he got that much that he want to get off his chest, may the best man win. One of us won't go home. It's life or death. That's it.
If it's possible, and I know you said face to face, because I just think that's gonna lead to somewhere else.
Well, you know what? Disrespect. I told Wack we could get in the ring and fight. Because if we meet in the street to get it on, somebody's going to end up dying. I already know that.
And again, it's up to you.
And Wack got a crew and I got a crew. He got a crew and I got a crew. It's just that simple. He got niggas and I got niggas, and it's just that simple. And the bottom line to it is, if we meet up outside of the ring, 9 times out of 10, it's probably going to be about 5 or 6 bodies on the floor, maybe more than that.
We're not trying to have that, Hassan. That's what I'm trying to say.
We already know that. And bottom line to it is,
if we could have an orderly conversation in here where there's no yelling over each other, because I get what you're saying, because I listen to Wack on Clubhouse. He definitely overtalk people. If it's an orderly conversation where you speak, he speaks, nobody cuts each other off. Because we don't want this to be violent. And also, Hassan, you're about, one thing I did like about how your approach was in that room, you were trying to talk about those kids' futures. And there's a lot of people watching you. And that's why I think some people might think it's mixed messages, because a lot of what I hear you say is that you don't want to send them down the same route. But now you're still saying, yo, listen, we could go to that extreme, which I think your whole message is kind of like hoping that they don't get there.
Well, I'll tell you like this. Once he sat up there and told me, that he thought it was funny that a grown man that molested me fucked me in my ass, which I was never fucked in the ass by nobody. When he told me that, it's nothing really to talk about unless you gonna apologize, nigga. Outside of that, I don't want to talk to that nigga unless we gonna meet up behind the scenes. I don't want to talk on the air with that nigga about nothing, because the reality of it is, he got my phone number. He feel like he want to meet up and do whatever he want to do. We do it like that. Because when I told him, fuck it, let's fight. Let's get that bag. Let's get in the ring and fight. He said, I'm not putting no money in your pocket. So now you talk about taking me to court. Take me, nigga. With all the energy and with all the shit that I got, I'll start I got YouTube pages. I won't even use them. I start a whole new one and show you just how I could build a whole new one. I ain't nothing to talk about. Bottom line to it is, man. See, the one thing I will say to Wack, I really, really, really wanted to do business with him, clothing lines and all the rest of that. I really feel like me and Wack probably could have made at least $10 million probably in 6 months. There's a lot of things that I'm getting ready to do. And me and Wack been talking about that. It was still on the table. So it's like, I'm not going to have nobody disrespecting me. I'd rather die than have a nigga just disrespecting me. I don't live with disrespect. I got kids looking at me. I got a wife looking at me. I refuse to let a man just disrespect me. See, talking shit on the internet is cool. But when he was in my face, we was debating friendly. Even if he took little jabs, that was cool. Because when he said that was some buster ass shit, he didn't call me a buster. He said that was some hoe ass shit, but what did I call him? I called him a house nigga, right?
Yeah.
He ain't swing when I called him a house nigga. You got the tapes. But it was all in love. I'm not going to front like I was trying to punk him. It was us exchanging the same energy. He gets off the internet. He wants to front. Wack, if you would have threw a punch at me inside that room, you wouldn't have had to wait for my niggas to get through the door. I would have went up under my shirt and lifted you. I would have lifted you. Your soul would have levitated. Stop playing with me, man. I'm not that. K-Slay told you, and I got the audio of that too. Yo, K-Slay told me about your Wack, man. I'm not that nigga. I'm not running. I'm not ducking. I'm not hiding from nobody. The only thing your punk ass gonna do is, like you said, go get the lawyers. You supposed to be a thug, and you going to get the lawyers. You some bitch.
But Hassan, we got to look towards trying to, getting this kind of this can't be a war. You know what I mean? And I get your perspective from it, but I feel like you and him could sell y'all issues without everybody's business being in the open. You know what I mean?
But he's the one that took it to everybody. I thought me and this nigga was cool. Yo, me and Tekashi spoke to each other right before Wack did this bullshit. We on the phone. We talking about we getting ready for the next one. We gonna do 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I already know I'm still fucking with Ak. I'm still coming through to see Ak. Tekashi talking about he gonna pull up again. 3, 4, 5 is gonna be mad more times. You know what I mean? Well, we gonna do it or whatever the case, and that's cool because it's dope. I had no intentions on beefing with Wack. I just knew that Wack was a dangerous snake, and I know I gotta be careful with him. He's a snake. He is a snake. And West Coast niggas feel like they don't have to respect East Coast niggas. This is why the whole East Coast right now crown me the motherfucking king, because ain't nobody ever checkmate that nigga like that. Everybody else scared of this nigga. I'm not scared of him.
And by the way, Wack did hit me, and Wack said, yo, he's not telling the truth. He said, man, I did not ever tell this man that I'm going to court. That is not what I'm gonna do.
Talking about he gonna knock my channel down. Like, the fuck out of here with that punk ass shit. He gonna take my channel. Like, gotta take it, nigga. I would never put the courts on you. Wack is a stupid nigga because he looked at me like the smallest nigga in the room, but he didn't realize that you spoke life into me when you said Hassan Campbell was going to be the greatest YouTuber. Look at me now. Do you see how the internet is going crazy over me?
Hassan, when you left that date, so and this is a question because I watched it over again. Did you feel any, because I didn't feel any type of way about anything that was said. I was telling people, I'm like, yo, there's a part on the thing where like somebody grabs the mic out of my hand and I look at them like, this is good content. I don't give a fuck. Did you feel any type of way of either being played? Like there's a moment where you were mentioning the whole Africa Bambaataa thing. And I seen people laughing and I don't know if that got you upset.
Yo, Ak, listen to me. I'm gonna say it again. I thought I had one of the best times of my life. So I couldn't understand why he left and he was so disrespectful. When we was leaving, see, you were so drunk, you don't even remember.
Nah, at the end I was drunk, I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, I got footage of you. We was clowning around. Yo, Wack gave me about 50 hugs before I left. So I couldn't understand the nigga going to Clubhouse disrespecting me. I got all this footage. You know what? I'm milking this footage. I'm putting up piece by piece by piece. I never intended on beefing with Wack. I would have never put that footage out. I never intended. Wack told me, we gonna get your clothing line started ASAP. That was his last words to me. Why the fuck would I want to beef with a nigga that I wanted to do business with? He a stupid nigga because he looking at me like, all right, Tekashi, that's the cash cow. Act the cash cow. Nigga, I'm up and coming. I am the people's
hold on though.
Niggas like it or not.
Hassan, so you mentioned like, you know, extorting and like blackmail and all that stuff, right? But could somebody say the mere fact that you had this audio, you always were gonna have the leg up to possibly do that to Wack?
Akademiks, now let me answer your question. This nigga just told me that he blackmailed De La Hoya, he blackmailed Nipsey Hussle, and then at the same time, he sat up there and he blackmailed, allegedly, Kanye West, that sex tape with Ray J and Kim Kardashian.
Wait.
So you thought that I was going to do...
Did he say he blackmailed these people? Like,
he
what was
told
the terminology?
me he extorted the shit out of them. I got it on tape. Nigga, listen to the tape.
He used the word extort because he said he was saving.
The nigga told me dollar amount what he got out of De La Hoya for his sex tape, how he set him up the whole story. Ask him. Wack is a man of his word, right? Ask the nigga. Tell him to bet me. Tell him to bet me $500,000 right now that I don't have those tapes. He know I got them, and he didn't say that. You think you're gonna talk that dirty about people and I'm gonna trust you? See, I know with contracts, a nigga can't get around me because we got contracts. You take money, okay? We deal with things a certain type of way with contracts. But that nigga was sitting up there blackmailing everybody in fucking California and Hollywood. And then you think that I wasn't gonna beat him at his own game? That's a dumb nigga. First of all, he gotta understand something, right? A devilish nigga can't understand the minds of a righteous man. That's why when I was sitting in that room and I was speaking life into those kids, he was speaking death. I was speaking life into them, telling them that they kings and they soldiers and warriors. He's sitting up there talking about, no, nigga, you an entertainer.
Wait, hold on.
Listen.
Do you regret that, though?
Listen, I want to teach you something, right? Yeah. I want to teach you something. When you somebody that pray, somebody that fasts, somebody that meditates, you on a different plane with somebody that's money hungry and greedy. There's a moral compass that you have that they don't have. That's why he didn't look at them niggas as if, okay, you the next generation. That's why he stopped me like, nah, F that about that white man shit. I never said nothing about the white man. I told them young brothers that y'all killing each other because y'all looking at each other's eyes throughout the eyes of the enemy. So now I'm getting deep. Wack can't compete with me on a spiritual plane or on the legacy of a Malcolm X or even a Nipsey Hussle. He can't understand that plane, so he had to go against that in a devilish way.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's unfortunate it got to this point, and you know, I feel like, you know, just being fair to Wack, you know, because he's texting me. He said, yo, he's not telling the truth. He said,
all right, listen, the audio will tell it. Now, I'll do him a favor. If he want to hit me up behind the scenes and he want to call it a truce, I won't put nothing else out. I won't put nothing else out, and I'll delete it from this point because the reality of it is we could call it a truce. But if he want to sit up there and lie, stay tuned. Go to my Patreon, patreon.com, Hassan Campbell, and listen to the rest.
The fuck is this?
Yo.
Yep.
Hey, nigga, I ain't using no police, nigga, no attorneys, nigga. What's up with that shit?
Everybody hitting me talking about you sending the
police. Oh, it's coming
on
down, but I ain't using no attorneys or police. You don't need that.
Oh yeah, so basically you use a
No,
lawyer
what I'm
to take
saying
my-
is don't lie. We ain't never had no podcast. Nigga, you did. I didn't know you was
No, we talked
recording.
about having a podcast.
We never had a podcast.
You want me to
Nigga,
play you
did
right now?
not
Hold
tell
on.
me you was recording.
Wait, hold on. Wait. You got to
You want me to
And
play
I
it? You want me to
challenged you to play the whole shit.
Do you want me to play you for you right now?
We ain't never had no podcast, nigga.
I didn't say we had a podcast. I said
Fuck
we
you
talked-
mean?
I said
But
we
I'm not
talked about
tripping. Listen, Hassan, don't nothing change for me on my side. I'm who I am. You can't start a war and tell me how to fire back. So you had your fun, right? I don't give a fuck about a YouTube channel. That's how you make your living. So nigga, I'ma have my fun.
I got more than one. Knock yourself out. I'm not scared.
Yeah, that's cool. The page gonna come down and I'ma laugh about it. You laughing, I'm laughing. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck neither.
Bro, see where you went wrong
Yo, Wack.
is
Yo, can't y'all squash this?
hey, this where you went wrong is when you said I had you on the three-way with Big U and Big U didn't know it. What you don't know is me and Big U ain't talking 15 months on the phone. We don't even fuck with each other. That's where you went wrong, dummy.
Oh, so
That's
basically,
where you went wrong, but
so
you
basically,
an East
what-
Coast
so-
nigga, and
so
you don't
hold up,
know
hold
those
up.
politics.
So basically, what you did was you called another nigga on the phone to pretend
No,
to be Big
Big
U.
U wasn't on the phone. Big U voice is Big U voice. Everybody knows
You
Big
want me to
U
play it?
voice, nigga.
All right, let's go.
You lied, nigga.
So you didn't call him.
That was me and you on the phone, nigga.
You didn't call
Keep
Big
it
U on the
real.
three-way. You didn't
Bro.
call. All right,
Hey,
we'll
bro,
see.
listen
We
to
will
me,
see.
bro.
We
Me
will
and
see.
Big U ain't talked on the phone.
You called Big U
in
on
a
the phone.
damn near year and a
Nigga, you
half.
lying. I was on the
Fuck
phone.
what I'm
You told
saying.
me to mute my
Big
phone.
U
You
even
lying.
know that.
Nigga, you're lying.
Bro,
But listen,
me
I
and Big
understand.
U don't even fuck with each other. Nigga,
You called Big U on the phone
we ain't talked to
right
each other
before,
in 15 months.
the weekend of
We
the Super
have
Bowl.
not. Hey, listen, everybody on the West Coast know
Nigga,
that.
you're lying.
You just don't
You
know
are
that.
lying. You're lying.
Me and Big U
All right.
know when we called each other, nigga. You
All right.
played yourself.
All right. All
We
right.
don't talk to each other.
Oh, stay tuned then.
We have been in the same room
Stay
and don't
tuned.
even acknowledge each other.
You want to play with lawyers? I play with
It's
lawyers
real
too.
shit.
All that slander
No,
that
you
you did
mentioned
when we were
lawyers.
supposed to play with lawyers.
Yo. Whack.
both-
Unfortunately, I am who I am, and I got a great YouTube team. I run a label. So I let them do it. There ain't nothing.
Yo, Wack, he says if y'all come to the truth, y'all could just end it. I feel like for example,
Hey, yo, fuck that, because you on some punk shit too.
No,
nigga, you
yo,
know
Wack,
every
because-
mother. I told, hey, listen,
That
I'm the
ain't got
only
nothing to
nigga
do with
that
this
got
shit.
at this nigga about his sexuality. I'm the only nigga in there. when
Wack,
the nigga
it's not
asked
only about
6ix9ine
you though. Like there's
wait.
information
When the
coming out
nigga
about
asked
Nipsey and his baby
6ix9ine
moms.
to pay this nigga some money, I told this nigga in his face, 6ix9ine ain't paying shit, and that's a whack call. Did I not? When
You
he
did.
called 6ix9ine the king, I told him he was a bozo. Did
But
I
it's
not?
going beyond that.
So what
it's
the
going
fuck
to
does
leak
that mean?
conversation
That
that's
is- did I
affecting
not?
other people's lives.
That was what I
It's
was
I
affecting.
told him he was on some busted shit.
Oh, so
he
I
was
was supposed
asking
to-
this man
so I was supposed
to
to
give
snap
this
you when you
nigga some
said that?
money.
So I was supposed
Did
to
I
snap
not?
You did. But
So
now
what
it's
you
Fuck
saying
you
is-
mean, nigga? I wasn't pressing.
So that was pressing me?
Nigga, what? Bro, if
So that
I
was
get in
pressing
your
me?
business, the time,
So
hey, listen.
listen.
If you
I
would've
didn't know
got
that
in
was
my
pressing me.
business, bro.
I thought that was
If you would have got in my business
I thought that was
about me trying to
debating.
get some money for one of
Listen,
my
man.
mans, and you would have said, fuck that, nigga, this is my call. You ain't, nigga, it'd have been a problem right there, nigga.
Man, you know what? At the end of the, what the fuck is we talking about then? What are we talking about? Why are we
Nigga,
talking?
it'd have been a problem. I'm not
Why
tripping with
we
you,
talking?
Listen, I'm not tripping with you to handle your business. Wack don't give a fuck. I've been a power root 33 years. Niggas been trying to kill me all my life, getting live. It did nothing. You took nothing. You stopped nothing. You just showed 3 things. A, you scared of me because you didn't say none of that shit in my face. You came to the shit already knowing you felt a certain type of way about me. You should have got at me. That's real shit. B, you showed another thing, right? Wack does pull up Dolo. I could have had 50 niggas. For what? I didn't need it. It was going to be what it was going to be. I went there expecting not to leave because I knew any nigga say anything weird, I'm addressing it. I wasn't in that motherfucker 25 deep. Nephew was. You got, nigga, I asked you about your sexuality. Then you said what you said, and I said, so you liked it? Nigga, I said everything possible.
You did not say that to me, motherfucker. Play it on the tape. Play it on the tape.
That's right. Did you watch the interview?
You said I liked it.
Did you watch the interview?
If you did say
I don't have it in me to do that to nigga. But I tell you what, that's what you mean.
You didn't
apologize.
Before that video started, you didn't ask me for permission to bring up Ben?
On Paru, I didn't.
You a lying nigga. I
ain't asked you for no fucking permission.
All right, whatever.
I asked you for permission.
Listen.
You was a sucker, my nigga.
Listen, the bottom line to
anybody that know me knows, nigga. Wack ain't. If you watch that shit, we freestyled that whole fucking interview. You heard me ask this nigga for permission. Keep it real, bro.
I
didn't hear that part.
Fuck all the talk.
I didn't hear that
behind the scenes. We can meet behind the scenes. Fuck all the talking on the internet.
Yeah, because you know, nigga, you didn't want it. You didn't want it. You did not want it.
I want it now, nigga.
You didn't want it.
I want it now.
You didn't want it.
You wasn't bringing it, bitch.
You didn't. What you mean?
No,
I disrespected you 5-6 times, nigga.
Oh, you disrespect?
It's on the screen.
So nigga, you was
calling you weirdos. Nigga, asking you about a nigga fucking you in your ass, telling you liked it.
You said it like that?
6ix9ine ain't doing shit,
like
nigga.
That? Nigga, them
telling you 6ix9ine. That's why you studying. Because blood, I seen it in your eyes. I seen a bitch in your eyes. I seen a bitch in your eyes, nigga. Your chest is sunk back to your spine.
You a dead man walking.
That's cool, nigga. I'm with that. I'm with that. Bring it.
You a dead man walking.
But why you crying about niggas coming to your house? Why you reporting about niggas coming to my house?
What?
You didn't
send the police, nigga, bro.
From you.
I know it didn't. Nigga, why you talking about it? We don't report that kind of shit.
I do what the fuck I want.
We do not report that kind of shit.
I'm a boss, nigga.
Why are you reporting that?
I'm a in the face ass nigga.
You a dead man walking.
In the face ass young ass.
I called you gay. I told you you got fucked in your ass. I told you like this shit. I told you 6ix9ine ain't giving you shit.
Face ass nigga.
What happened? Why you didn't say nothing right then? Why you didn't say nothing right then, bro?
I do what the fuck I want to do, nigga.
Why you didn't say nothing right then?
Hold that L. Hold that L, nigga.
I ain't got no L.
Hold that L, nigga.
I ain't lose nothing.
Hold that L, nigga.
What I lose?
Hold that L,
you proved this ain't nobody gonna get on the phone with you no more. I didn't lose shit.
Hold on.
I ain't lost nothing.
Mr. I extorted De La Hoya. I blackmailed De La Hoya.
Nothing. Them pictures is up, nigga. I said it on my first podcast.
What you talking about? Nobody gonna trust me.
Hey, bro. I said it on my first podcast. I made 800. I said it. What do you mean? The pictures is up. The video ain't up.
You fell.
The video didn't go up.
You fell.
The video didn't go
nigga,
up.
You fell.
The video didn't go up.
You fell.
But the pictures are up.
Wack, you consider that extortion, though?
Wack, did I not? When you was in my office,
say Nipsey a rat,
yeah,
right?
I made 800 off them pictures. Did I not?
Nipsey a rat, right? Nipsey's a rat, right?
Academics, did I not?
I don't remember that.
Nipsey's a rat, right?
Yeah, hold on. But Wack. He's trying to call you an extortionist because of that. He's trying to say. He's trying to say you're an extortion. You're extorting people.
That's not extorting. That's business. I didn't extort nobody.
Okay, explain because some people don't know.
Nipsey's a rat, right?
How's that extorting?
Nipsey's a rat, right?
Wait, hold on, Hassan. Hold on. Let me explain.
Nigga, you pussy. Nipsey's a rat, right?
We talking about you. You a rat.
Nipsey's a rat, right?
You a rat.
Nipsey's a rat, right?
You a rat.
Oh, you pussy.
You a rat.
Get out of here, man.
You a rat. He gonna run. Act. He gonna run. Act. And you on here, bro, on some punk shit, bro, because you know I was pressing the shit out of that nigga.
Wack,
I look at shit different. Every time that nigga said something remotely wrong, nigga, I was violating that.
No, you was correcting him, but here's the thing.
There ain't no correct. Hey, look, ain't no correcting, nigga. Let me tell you something, bro. When a nigga asks 6ix9ine, yo, my man Ish need whoop de whoop, I said, hold on, nigga. That nigga from the other side, yeah, fuck that. 6ix9ine ain't doing nothing.
That.
Wack called that shot. Did I not say that?
No, you said that.
Okay? When the nigga got to call the 6ix9ine the king, then I called him a fucking weird. You a fucking weirdo, bro. Fuck you mean he a king. You trying to stop me. You niggas stopped me 2-3 times when I really wanted to go in and you know it.
No, that's true. I'll give you that. Hold on.
So all that blood on Pyru, you been knowing me for a while, nigga. I was the same nigga I always am.
No,
my calm ain't never calm.
Hold on. No,
when niggas is using words like weirdos, buster, you ain't shit, you like getting fucked. What you mean I wasn't disrespecting you?
All right, well, if you see, I don't look at it from a street perspective. Like if somebody called me a weirdo, I wouldn't feel mad.
I didn't say that shit, bro.
No, you said it. I guess if on a street perspective,
I'm a West Coast nigga, and we push lines, nigga. I'd have knocked blood out. On Pyro, he know that.
Yeah, but Wack.
He had 7 niggas with him that ain't seen their toes in 15 years because they gut it passed their motherfucking nutsack, nigga. I wasn't worried about them niggas.
Wack, but why did go that left though? Like I don't get it.
Listen, the nigga got mad because niggas asked me how the podcast went, and I told him how it went. What he had the disadvantage is the visual came out the same day, bro. Now, this is what I don't respect. Niggas is telling me, you know, I called you, Act. I said, yo, Act, this nigga spoke on me in the past, bro. You said, yeah, Wack, he said something about you in game. I said, I didn't know that. Act, check this out.
Yeah, he's done videos on everybody.
Listen, bro, Pyro, I didn't know that. Nigga, it wouldn't have been no show. I'd have got out with him as soon as he got there. Real shit. Nigga, he was there before 6ix9ine. You got a big-ass air. We'd have got out. Straight up. Now, here go the thing. He been having some hatred towards me before the show. You recording shit, you doing all this shit.
Yo, hold on, by the way, Wack.
So why on the show, bro?
That's what I was asking. I did ask him, though, because, you know, when he came to do the interview with me, he showed up with one person. This time he came with 7. So, like...
Paul Rui did, nigga. So you know what's happening.
So maybe he thought, like, you know, he didn't know your end. It had to be you or 6ix9ine because he showed up with just me. It wasn't that many people. I don't know.
So when he came with you, he by himself.
He was with one person. It was with one person. One person I seen.
And hey, listen, Act, and let's keep it real, Act. All them niggas, Wack, can I get a picture? Keep it real. Keep it real, nigga.
Yeah, no, they weren't aggressive at all.
All them niggas. I wasn't back there jacking no nigga.
They weren't aggressive.
I flamed up on pushing this P-phone, and I was on his line, and you know it, nigga. You been around me time. My energy, my aggression wasn't nothing no different. Nigga, I'm a Pyro. I've been trained as one, and I ain't giving a fuck about no numbers, my nigga. That nigga was nice, and you sat there, Act, because a few times you stopped me, bro. Stop front, nigga. I was gaslighting that nigga, and you know it, bro.
Yeah, well, obviously, I didn't want it to go. I wanted to get to where he's at now.
But you seen it, so don't be on here jacking, talking about Wack, what.
But Wack, I know
none of you niggas brought up him getting fucked. I said, yo, you talking all this tough shit about you do the niggas, bro. But the people want to know, where was that energy with this nigga touching on you? Did I not tell that nigga that?
Nah, you did. Everybody, hold on.
Okay,
I thought he was mad. Hold on. I thought he felt away. Wait. I thought he felt away when people laughed. Now, some people laugh.
He used to buy my mama groceries. I said, so you telling me you liked it? Come on, bro. How much I gotta say, bro? How much I gotta say?
Well, I thought you and were cool, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
how much? Not, bro. Listen.
I think that itch thing set you off. I'm gonna be honest, because you weren't like that to them before. Like, you were kind of talking to them.
Listen, bro. I got tired. I'm gonna tell you what set me off. The extra animated shit on the side of me every time he doing all this.
Yeah, he kind of rap and he's moving his hand
and all that shit. I'm gonna tell you what set it off. And don't take this personal, Act. The nigga got the body gestures of a savage. But he had the eyes of Akademiks. He wasn't that nigga. So don't play that role, nigga.
Yo,
and now I'm going to test your gangster. You don't claim to be gangster.
Yo, Wack.
Hey, look, nigga, you come to my house, I'm going to shoot you. If not, I'm calling the police. That's cool. That's Act. But nigga, this nigga was doing all these.
Let me ask you a question.
All this shit.
Wack, hold on. Let me ask you a question.
I seen the pussy in his eyes. The white baby in me. Seen the bitch in his eyes, bro.
Hold on.
So I tested his gangster.
All right, let me ask you a question because I looked at it on stream. I watched the whole clip again, right?
Come on, bro.
Yo, wait, hold on. When you sat in that room, you I told people, I'm like, look at Wack. He's sizing everybody up. You sized up the dude sitting next to me.
Rip.
You sized up the other goons. You sized up the other goons. You sized up. Then you had a demeanor with Hassan. Why was you on defense like that though? And by the way, you showed up there the earliest. You showed up there earliest looking in rooms like you just like Why?
Bro, I was earlier than everybody.
I know.
Chucking trap. And any nigga, all my niggas on the West say Wack showed up early. That mean he done cased outside. He done got his shit right. He done came in to make sure ain't no line up. Nigga, I'm here. And we gonna address it. I let every nigga know what I tell you, act.
I ain't gonna lie, you stuck in there on me.
What I tell you, don't edit. Nothing I do, nothing I say. Did I tell you that?
Now you said that.
I was on my shit. This nigga sat right on the side of me. I put my back to the wall for a reason.
I seen that.
Right?
What did you think was gonna happen? You thought he was gonna like try
sit here, bro. Niggas that sit here. That nigga did not like what he looked like on that screen. I'm gonna tell you why. He's so used to putting on his antics in front of a camera and nobody there to address him. For the first time, he was in the situation where nigga was addressing him and he couldn't, he broke, he folded. Ain't no mirror, nigga, this real life. Every time he said some bullshit, I called him on it. And what none of y'all gonna ask that nigga about him getting fucked in his ass,
right,
bro.
You're right. I was why I asked no shit like that. The hell?
Yeah, Wack was, though. Because, homie, all this tough shit, this nigga still walking around, you pulling out on youngsters because they walking up on you, maybe because they want a photograph or they asking you questions. Well, what's up with you pulling out on the nigga that pulled out of you, nigga? Yeah. What's up with that? And right now today, you still got to deal with that. What's up with that? I asked him. You know what the nigga said? He brought my mother groceries. I said, so you ain't seen him? Yeah, I seen him. He apologized. I ain't got it in me to do nothing. I love him. I said, so you liked it? Bro, he had ample opportunities to take it personal how I was getting at him. See, he fucked up because I called him on a few lies. The fact that he trying to paint the narrative that Big U was on the three-way, he on the three-way, he didn't know me and Big U ain't talked in 15 months. You put a timestamp on it and said it was Super Bowl weekend. That just passed 60 days ago, nigga. Ain't no way Big U was on the phone, dummy. You lying.
He said he got audio of everything.
Big U, the world don't even know this. We might text every now and then, but we ain't been on no phone. I don't answer his call, and he don't answer mine. It's just like that.
You know he's gonna put out more footage, though. Like
I don't give a fuck. He can put. Hey, listen, act one thing about me, bro. I come from an era. Whatever you say once, you say twice, right? I want him to put out more footage because that's more reason for the whole. I'm gonna own the page. Yeah, he's a little bothered by that.
The only thing, so I think he said he has the footage of this. I never seen it. He said to you before. Or you said you asked him for permission for the Bombada thing. I don't remember hearing that.
I've never asked. Come on,
hold on. The only thing bro. I know, and you know this too.
Bro, we was all when he came in. I was eating the food. Everybody right there.
Yeah.
Niggas immediately start talking. Them niggas taking pictures. All this shit. I ain't never asked that nigga. Do I got permission to bring up Bambaataa?
Yeah, the only thing I remember
nobody that know me, bro. Listen, bro.
The only thing I remember was 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine said, "Yo, my little niggas, they don't like playing around." That's the only thing I remember. He was
That's what he told that nigga. Now watch it. 6ix9ine was telling him that because I guess he been playing with 6ix9ine on YouTube. Wack don't play with 6ix9ine. I do business with 6ix9ine. Right? So he told that nigga, my little niggas don't play around. They ain't here to play no games. I'm telling you right now, Hassan. So I'm telling you right now. So if you go there, it's on you. 6ix9ine told that nigga in his face that. So that was their conversation. You know goddamn well, bro. This nigga, the fact that he makes up shit to try to sugarcoat it, let me know he was scared. The fact, Wack, you asked me for permission to bring up Africa Bambaataa. If I asked you for permission, nigga, I wouldn't have disrespected you and blindsided you the way I did, nigga. I asked you, did you like it, nigga? I asked you for permission to say that too? Fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah, but Wack, do you feel that was a low blow, though? Like, you felt like you shouldn't have went there? Because honestly, like, put it like this.
Ain't no low blow. Listen, you can't be on the side of me, bro, talking all this murder, kill shit on what you gonna do to these young black kids because they might have a question or some shit, and I'm whipping out, blowing niggas' brains out. He got all this shit going on with the fake costume jury, and a nigga violated you, took your rectum from you, and we all know it didn't stop at your rectum. He put it in his mouth too, and nigga, you ain't did nothing to this nigga. Fuck all that.
Yo,
the world needs to know,
Wack,
A, you pussy, or B, you liked it.
Wack, in his defense, though, he did say, I guess what he's trying to say is that you didn't say with this to me. Like, right now, if you said it like that, I think he's saying he would done something.
Let me explain something to you. Go watch it. Nigga, you had to tell me I'm a natural loud nigga.
Yeah, no. I tapped you a couple times.
Nothing about me is subtle, bro. Fuck you. Fuck you. Nothing about Wack is subtle. I asked the nigga, hey, homie, what was all this aggression when the nigga that violated your manhood, homie?
I think he said he was 12, man, or something like that.
Nah, he said it went up to he was 15, 16, and I told the nigga I was putting in work on the run for a 245 by the time I was 12, 13. You talking about you been putting in all this work and the niggas that raised you, fuck it. You ain't 12 now. Why you ain't handled your business? All the niggas in Poland, niggas in Europe, fuck all that. They tell me that nigga be right here. Then he told me, I don't have it in me to do nothing to him. But you got it in you to pull it out and whip it out and want to bust on these kids? I'm confused, bro. I don't think it was a molestation. I think it was a partnership, and I think that was his boyfriend. That's it, bro. Yo, that's why he don't want to go there about that.
Hold on. It's
real shit.
Do you regret? Even if that's what it was, do you regret like bringing it to club? Because I think he got mad at the clubhouse call.
Hey, bro, listen to me, bro. Niggas asked me how did it go, and I told them how it went. They gonna see it anyway, nigga. You got one of the biggest platforms in the world. They gonna see it. Fuck you mean? Dude think, bro. Dude think.
By the way, yo, Wack. That podcast episode, it turned the podcast. We're number 2 behind Joe Rogan. Off of that one episode.
Okay, there it go. Now, I want you to admit to something.
Go ahead.
Who the fuck was the wild card, nigga? Who the fuck carried that motherfucker since you said it wasn't gonna be me at first? Huh?
Yeah, I did say it was gonna be Hassan, but here's the thing.
What? No. You gonna give me mine, nigga, because I let you say that shit before.
Wack, you a troublemaker. Yo, Wack, you was getting
Who the fuck carried that motherfucking show, bro?
I'm gonna be honest. You got that little dude, not little dude, but the guy with 6'9" when he said, "Oh, we on Jackrass," and then you got a Hassan. You turned it up. Well, you always do that.
Wack and 6'9" carried that show.
Okay, I give you that.
Don't front.
Hassan tried to hold his. Hassan was holding. He was keeping it solid though. For
Hassan is only gonna be animated when he by himself, bro.
He didn't say none of that. What the fuck? Hold up.
Bro, I'm checking him right here.
What?
Bro, I'm getting at this nigga. I told that nigga out the gate. Wait, hold on, nigga. That nigga from the other niggas, nigga 6'9" ain't doing nothing. Wack said that, nigga. Get mad at Wack body. Did I not say that?
Yeah, no, you did. No, you absolutely did. Well, all right,
Come on, bro.
The reason why I said a wild card, I'm gonna tell you why I told Hassan that. Because I know your angle. And I know how you feel about most of these things. I know 6'9" is his angle. Hassan's angle I've seen on YouTube. I don't know how it manifests with all 3 of us.
Hassan didn't know if he was showing up to some friendly shit.
Hey, listen, bro. This the thing, though, bro. I interviewed with you already. And I did an interview with 6'9". Wasn't no sense of putting no energy over there. Hold on.
Wait, what you watching? Is he live?
I'm watching the shit. I'm going to find the part because you talking about what I didn't say, nigga. I know what I said. You nigga, you on here with this nigga talking about, nah, Wack wasn't pressing me.
That wasn't the energy I felt, though. I didn't feel like you were intimidating him. I feel like...
Hey, bro, I wasn't trying to intimidate. I was trying to...
No, you said some shit. But
like, all I wanted him to say is something bad to me or wrong to me. And I was going to break his shit. And I'm going to tell you why. I needed an excuse to tell you, hey, my nigga, that nigga got at me, my nigga. Fuck what you talking about.
Yeah, well, I'm glad he. Well, that's why I kept telling you because I seen you kept saying shit to provoke niggas. I seen that,
nigga.
But I kept tapping you. I kept tapping you.
You kept tapping me.
That's a fact.
Stop fronting, bro.
That's a fact. You're right about that. But I guess Hassan's whole thing is he said he let those fly. He said pressing to him is intimidating him.
5, 6, 7, 8 times. Nah, bro. No. Hold on. Hold on.
This question always arises.
Hold on.
When they did time, you caught a couple bodies.
Look, yeah, nigga.
Everybody want to know, where was you an enemy to rape because this man did something to you when you was a youngster, right?
Right, yeah.
So everybody want to know what happened to that energy when it came to you revenging your manhood with that man.
I don't have it in me to kill that man because even though he violated me as a child, he protected
Wack, you
and
need
fed.
this.
My mother's
He like this shit.
Going through something.
That nigga with that book.
Look,
That ain't the violation, bro.
Do not take away
That's
from my
not the
pain.
violation.
Listen, let me
You
get-
creating
listen,
a reason on why you ain't gonna get out.
Listen, hold up.
You gotta stop
I'm
screaming
not.
that
Hold up.
gangster
Hold
shit.
up. Hold up. Hold up.
Nigga ain't discriminating
You're
with his
not letting
gangster,
me
bro.
talk. Don't let me. Don't
I still got
listen,
nightmares.
Don't take away from my voice.
Come on, bro.
I ain't being nice about nothing, nigga.
But you stay want to do something to a regular motherfucker who just saying, fuck you, Hassan Campbell.
Hey, yo,
You want
hold up. To all my niggas in the
You
back.
kind of right. You kind of right.
If I ever
Come on,
wanted to do
nigga.
something to a nigga, then
I'm on this line, nigga.
I'd have dropped.
No, yes, you hesitated.
No,
You definitely have hesitated.
Listen, hold up.
Because that
Hold
nothing
up.
happened to that man,
Hold up,
bro.
Hold up. Now,
Hold it. Gotta answer
hold
that
up.
question.
Let's get there. That man that violated me,
Yeah.
when I decided that it was war, you don't know what the fuck happened in the street.
Oh, now he switched it up.
You ain't never seen that man face to face with me. He was hiding in Brazil, hiding in London, hiding all over on planes.
So he ain't
Hold
in
up,
New York
hold
right
up.
now?
When he come to New York, he ain't standing in my face. My niggas ain't gonna let him.
Excuses.
My niggas.
Excuses.
That nigga
But he's steadily pulling out on niggas.
How?
But you know his people though, right?
Hold up.
Watch what I tell you.
All you gotta do is give a nigga reason to come back.
Hold up. Certain things. Hold up. Certain things you can never say on the internet. Don't make me indict myself.
Oh, here you go with the cat.
One thing you search and I know 6ix9ine search. Everybody know I've been locked up for bodies.
We give you that.
And
That's
if it
why
jump
niggas
off-
is
and if it
questioning
jump- if it-
why it
hold up.
wasn't another body.
Because at that time, I was a nigga that was being molested since I was 5 or 6. And that fucking faggot nigga saved me. That pedophile, he saved me.
The nigga say,
So,
What you mean?
say him with the swipe, erection.
because at the same time, the shit that I was going
How,
through,
it went up to what age?
There was days. I'm not finished. My mother.
He's being honest, Wack.
Hold up.
No, I get it.
My mother. Some
That
days,
fueled him to become who he became.
my mother.
That
My
anger.
mother, some days, with her gambling problem, and I don't like to speak on my mother like that because she's dead.
Gosh.
I
Come
don't
on,
wanna
bro.
put her
Come
out
on,
there
bro.
and
But none of y'all gonna get at that nigga like
He's
that.
coming up short.
I didn't let that nigga off the hook, nigga.
No, you
And
definitely
you
brought up the
fucking know it,
subject.
nigga.
You brought
So
up the
don't
subject.
be on this motherfucker talking about Wack wasn't getting at you. That's just one part of it.
I think he say that he wasn't taking offense by the way you asked him.
Because he's violating you, putting something in you, bro.
You heard what I told that nigga? Hold on. Nigga, wait. I told that nigga he putting food in the refrigerator because he putting something in you. Listen, come on, my nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
Nah,
I'm on some classic English Wack shit.
10 and 11 years old.
Look.
When my mother wasn't there to put that food in that fucking
Watch
refrigerator.
this.
Yeah, but that nigga wasn't doing that. Just to
Listen.
do that, he putting food
It
in the
doesn't
refrigerator
matter,
because he's
because
violating you,
listen,
putting something in
since
you, bro.
birth- since
Fuck
birth-
that. You
listen,
can't get that nigga
since
no
birth,
credit,
I
bro.
was groomed.
Yo, Wack, I'm
I
about
was
to hang up on
molested
you,
by
man.
a bunch of
Come on, bro. Hey, yo, what you say to me, nigga?
I'm about to hang up on you, man.
What you saying?
wildin'. You wildin'.
What you saying to me, nigga?
You wildin',
I
man.
wasn't what? I wasn't what? Take that back, bro.
Now you
Take that back. Take that back. Fuck that.
you
I wasn't
wildin'.
on this line.
Now you were saying some shit that was out of bounds. I'm gonna be honest.
I ain't doing that. Hopefully not, but we still gotta say it.
I ain't gonna lie. You should have never said. I'm gonna be honest with you though. Here's the thing. You said some stuff. I think there's a time that people started laughing, and I thought he felt a certain way about it.
Laughing? That make you even more madder.
No, that's why I thought he was upset.
Niggas will laugh at you.
I want to give Mike. I want to do it.
Man. Why you picking on Hassan, man?
Now I'm picking on Hassan. Nigga Hassan be fucking with everybody, bro. Fuck that. I want to see where your heart at. And I seen it. You capping, nigga. When you in front of that camera, nigga, you your own motherfucking Denzel Washington, nigga.
Yo, I can't believe it, nigga. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I was a little drunk. I can't believe you said that to him.
Nigga, what you mean? I didn't give a fuck. It wasn't gonna be nothing but a squabble, and he can't fuck with me. I just sized him up. I was gonna break his shit, nigga, and take his eyesight. Jaw glasses, bam, bam, and mixing. I had about 4 seconds to mix that nigga before his team come. When his team come, it was gonna be another issue with them. Other than that, I knew what the staircase was and everything. I wasn't tripping. You knew that. I already did I not come case the building an hour before niggas got there?
Yeah, you was looking in every room.
Yeah.
You looking through windows.
Yeah. This
nigga Wack showed up to my spot looking for fire escapes.
Hey.
He looking for fire escapes. He looking for emergency exits. He looking for trap doors. Back.
I already knew when he came. Listen, 6ix9ine can't. Listen.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking at you like, what the fuck are you doing?
The only time I'd have been in trouble is if he would have came like 6ix9ine, then he might have would have had. When he showed up with the 7 niggas and 4 of these niggas can't take 3 steps, I said, shit, 7. I'm gonna knock him out. I got 7, and I got 5 for nigga. I got 5 for every nigga. I'm good.
Yo, this nigga, man. Yo, Wack, man. Yo, Wack. Yo.
But stop be on there capping like I would. Nigga, did you watch your episode?
I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I was drunk by that time. By the time y'all did that, I was drunk. I'm drunk.
Did you watch the episode, though, bro? That's the end. That's like 2 hours and hour and 53 minutes in.
Hold on.
I started off on the bullshit,
Yo,
bro.
Wack. Here's the difference. I'm gonna tell you. Me and you have had like podcasts and interviews, and that's what I was saying to Hassan. You could say certain shit to me, I let it roll off my shoulder. You know what I mean?
First of all, I don't got nothing to gaslight you about.
Yeah, but it's not like, yo, if you looked at me and you were like, yo, act, like, nigga, I don't think you got no heart like that. And I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you think. Like,
I'm not gonna say that.
But it's one of those things where like, I guess like,
you don't portray that.
Yo, I'm not gonna care like that. I think Hassan,
you don't portray that.
He does care if you put him in a light to make him seem like he's scared of you.
Watch this. Keep it gangster. When I popped up on the screen, it got different. I'm telling you, bro. The nigga pussy, bro. When I popped up on the screen, I said, bro.
Why do you think he doesn't want to talk to you?
Huh?
Why do you think he says he doesn't want to talk to you because you're manipulating?
Because I know the shit he lying about. Look, it's one thing to just boom. He don't want to play the audio all the way through because what he trying to make it look like it ain't. He said, yo, Wack, I'm trying to get, build my platform. I said, all right, but shit, my nigga. These niggas don't really know you like that, so it ain't like artists. So I'm at the press for this shit, right? Now, I've been pressing your ass for 8 months about a certain situation, and that didn't require say that I'm extorting you or some shit. I've been, nigga, act. I need this.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, right? So he trying to put it like...
Yo, and I said, by the way, I don't know why people think that. Yo, let me tell you this, and let me just clear it up while Wack is even here.
Niggas is crazy, bro. Yo, he trying to make it look like...
First of all, Wack, let me tell you this. Anything with me and Wack, it's been exchange of favors for favors. Mutual. He's done stuff for me. I've done stuff for him. Now,
and I got one artist
and hold on.
I can say,
I'll say it.
You about.
I'll say it. No, hold on. But I even say it. Wack does run a record label. Wack has said, yo, Ack, I need your help on this. Now, when he says this, he doesn't say, oh, because of your favors. He's like, yo, Ack, what do I need to pay you? What do I need to give you? My dude is not saying that, oh, do this somewhere else. He's like, hey, I'm trying to do business with you like everybody else does business with you.
Bro, this nigga right here, no, he acts. That's why he won't play the audio all the way through.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
I'm gonna tell you why, bro. Because he asked me to help him build him, right? I said, you gotta hit these other platforms, bro, which means you gotta leave New York. All that scary shit not leaving New York. You gotta leave New York. You gotta hit motherfucking Drink Champs. You gotta hit Gilly and Wallow. You gotta come west, hit No Jumper. And I'm like, bro, I'm gonna have to press for that. I can press them for that. They my niggas, but I gotta press them for that.
Whack. Explain the squeeze thing though, because they use it.
Hold on, bro.
Right,
he's taking it like that mean extort. They don't know this nigga. They may not fuck with this nigga. So you know what that means? I'm gonna call multiple times as I've done you.
Yeah,
bro. Hey, come on, my nigga. Do this for me. That's pressing, nigga. He's trying to make it seem like it's some extortion shit. Fuck out of here, bro.
Which, by the way, I remember you dropped the Easy video with Game and Kanye. You called multiple times like, yo, Ack, I just paid out of my pocket for some animated video. I'm releasing another video. Ack, show me some love. Come on, bro. Come on. Now, keep in mind also, you've done me favors. When you came to New York, you was here for whatever reason. I said, Wack, I need you for an interview. You pulled up. You're not saying, yo, Ack, yo, for me to pull up, I need this and third. You show up.
We don't do that, bro. But I know some of the shit I ask, right? I know what niggas' requirements are. They may not fit the requirements yet.
Yeah. You're right.
It may not. So if it don't, I'm going to have to press that situation. I'm going to have to call. I'm going to have to, my nigga, do this. Yo, make this happen. I'm going to have to do this several times before they say, fuck it, Wack. All right, tell a nigga, come on. He trying to paint a whole narrative.
The audio he say he has, stupid. I was trying to figure out if you extorting Wallow and Gilly and Nori, I'm like, goddamn.
Bro, that's because this nigga is dumb, bro. You know he's shallow in the head about this business. We don't charge each other. But nigga, Nori will tell you, 18 months I've been pressing his motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
You know who I was pressing him for?
Who?
Me.
Really?
18 months. Nori, what up, nigga? I'm in Miami. What's up? Let's get it out the way. He'd slide me some shit. I ain't tripping. I know I wasn't ready for his show, but fuck it. It's a wild call. Nori, what up? Nori, what's up, nigga? I know you see me texting you. This ain't no aggressive shit. This my man. I'm pressing this nigga, and I finally got to his show through a game show. Fuck it. I take that.
You're right.
This nigga, because he's shallow in the head, don't understand this business, don't know we don't charge each other for this shit.
Well, Wack, a lot of people look at you, they thinking like, yo, this is like the new school Suge Knight. That's why.
Nah, I'm not no music. Hey, bro, and every time a nigga call me Suge Knight, I tell a nigga, fuck out of here. Suge ain't never put me in position to do no music business. Suge only done hated on my music business on at least 3 occasions, one involving Big U, one of the reasons we don't talk no more. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
shit that went on.
So that's one of the reasons why they think you is extorting people. And then they mentioned this whole Kim K thing.
Bro, because I stopped fucking with
they think you charge Kanye. They think you charge
bro,
Kanye like 100,000 or $1 million to give back the laptop.
Who did? We gave him that for free. What are you talking about?
But
Kanye went on Jason Lee's fucking podcast and let everybody know we gave him the shit for free, bro. What are you talking about?
Well, that's why people trying to say it. So
that's
why
people can't say that because Kanye never said that. So if a dumb motherfucker want to go in this dumbass think room and come up with some dumb shit, I ain't got time for that shit, bro. Ain't nobody charge Ye shit for nothing. Ye money ain't good with me, bro. Whatever Ye want for me, he gonna get that. Period. So that's cap. So at the end of the day, bro, Gilly and Wallow both know. When they call Wack, right?
Yeah.
I have called them about something before, and they didn't want to do it. And we still ain't did it.
Yeah,
and he gave me a reason why he didn't want to do it. And
hold on. Wack, let me give you an example. I'm trying to teach y'all how I see Wack works. And I'm going to give you my experience,
bro.
Right? So
they believe in this
I meet Wack.
Right here.
I meet Wack. We do the 6ix9ine thing. Right. Then we he interview on my show. Right. Listen, me and him, we communicate about artists. He sent me artists from time to time. Yo, Ack, what about this? Yo, I'm shooting a video, blah, blah. Here's the thing, and this is why I realized, you see, what people don't know is that Wack plays the industry dope. I'm going to tell you how. You know when I went on Gilly and Wallow's show, guess who put me on with Gilly? That was a favor to Gilly and them because they had no contact to me. Gilly talked to Wack and said, yo, we want Akademiks. Wack called me and said, yo, Ack, I don't know if you got no problems with Gilly and Wallow. These my peoples. Yo, listen.
Ack, let me correct you. I told them, you niggas need to do Akademiks and get off that bullshit or whatever y'all think of him. And he thought about it, and the nigga Wallow said, Wack, right. And Gilly said, make it happen. And then I put y'all online and got the fuck out the way.
Yeah, you did. 100%. And then I did a podcast with him. I fuck with Gilly and I fuck with Wallow. That's one of those things where, put it like this, and I'm trying to give everybody like that. Like, y'all have to learn to move like this. So now because Wack has done that, Gilly and Wallow kind of owe that nigga one. Also, I owe him one because now he cleared up a platform for me to use as a resource that wasn't available because they probably thought whatever about me. So now when Wack says, yo, hey, Ack, yo, could you help me out with this? I'm not gonna be like, nah, nigga, I ain't help you out with shit. Be like, well,
keep it real. When you niggas called me, said, what you doing? I said, I'm going headed to Miami. Y'all said, you said, nah, nigga, I need you in New York.
Yes.
What I do? Booked the flight. I was there before 6ix9ine.
You hung up before mid-conversation. You said, I'm booking a flight. Click.
Yo, right. Bro, because you did a 16-hour day to get to me. Ain't no question.
Oh, another thing. You're right. Because of how Wack was accommodating and helped out, let me tell you this. I won't even say the interview. You know the interview I was waiting on. I'm in Miami waiting for it. I'm sitting there waiting. We ready, we waiting. Wack made a couple calls, and he called me and said, Ack, I need you for this round table. I said, man, blah, blah, blah. We cleared up that, and he says, Ack, I don't care how you get here. I need you to get here. I never slept. I went straight to I said the only way I could do it before Wallow and Gilly leave, I got on a plane. We went straight to the airport. We picked up a rental car, came right to your studio, still never checked into a hotel. But you know what it is? This industry is about it's give and take. You feel me?
That's it, bro.
I've never given Wack a dollar, and Wack never got to give me a dollar.
Press, it's because a lot of niggas call me to get shit done. That shit get done is premature. You know what I'm saying? You ain't big enough to hit that platform. So I know when I call, it ain't gonna be no, hey, yo, game one. Oh, nigga, come on. It's gonna be, yo, I got this nigga, man, he up and coming and shit. Wack, goddamn, man, come on, man. Come on, bro, do this shit for me. I'm gonna call the nigga Friday. I'm gonna call him Monday. I'm gonna call him Wednesday. I'm gonna keep calling about the third week. They're gonna be like, fuck it, Wack. Come on, let me get this shit out the way.
All right, but what?
That's the definition of having to press to get something done. But this bozo.
But hold on, Wack. No, I agree with that. I agree because I don't see the extorting part of it. I'll say this though, because this is why
extorting what? Who you extorting?
Hold on,
we don't charge each other.
Wait. A lot of people are mad at you though because they mad. It's the Nipsey thing.
What? No. You can't be mad at me. Hey, listen. I've been making sure for 3 years it didn't come out. Be mad at Hassan. His embarrassment was so great. He didn't give a fuck about Nipsey.
Wait, hold on. He said he got you on tape calling Nipsey a rat.
Let's keep it real. Listen, his embarrassment is so great. He didn't give a fuck about Nipsey. He got mad because of the embarrassment of this podcast show on your platform.
And by the way, yo.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I could have been talked about this shit. I'm the only nigga on the face of this earth who been keeping it from coming out. This nigga ain't no Crip or no Blood who own this shit. It ain't in my possession. I don't want it in my possession. I just been seeing it and I advise this nigga on what he shouldn't do. That's it and that's all. So be mad at Hassan because he been having this shit for 3 months from what it looked like. Be mad at him.
Yo, wait. I also said this though. I said, hey, and by the way, and I said this, you called me last night or 2 nights ago, and we had a conversation, and I said,
couple nights.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, Wack, I was interested to see how you would handle that question because you mentioned something of the sort to me too as well. Of course, I didn't record you,
Bro,
I heard about
saying,
it. I was never going to speak about it because you know what?
Know, but
if I spoke about it,
it's a bunch of niggas that it ain't nothing new, bro. So end of the day, it is what it is. It's what it is.
Yeah, so I heard about it. I was never going like, yo, oh shit, because that was something that clearly that is very sacred.
So can we agree? His embarrassment, his anger for this embarrassment that he didn't want to deal with a man in person was that great that Hassan didn't give a fuck about Nipsey. He put it out, not me.
Well, I think for him, he declared war. He don't care who's the casualty at this point.
Okay, that's cool. What he got to understand is I ain't losing no sleep.
No, but that